Digitales. Assemble Entertainment. Let's see. Let's solve that murder, baby. If we can, you know. Brain gain. Dating. This reminds me of Cyberpunk's 2077 from little I've seen of it. The murderer is the detective solved it. Yo, if that ends up being the case, Kronos, I'll be pissed. No, I'm just kidding. The girl in that scream did it. No, I think the girl in the pink, thing in the back did it. Okay, let's see settings. Game settings. Text language. We are playing in Japanese. Wait, traditional Chinese, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Korean. We're playing in Japanese, guys. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a Japanese game. There's no French. What? You have Tagalog in there, but you don't have French. Dialogue. Some dialogue choices require quick decisions. This can be disabled here. Ooh. Do we want quick decisions or not? Okay, let's say yes. Color text. Some words are color coded. Reveal dialogue text over time. Dialogue text is revealed letter by letter. This can be disabled. Rumble feature. Text brightness. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. I don't know why it's at. How's the sound, by the way? Is it too loud? It seems like it might be loud. I'm gonna put it down. Da-da-da-da-da. Is it still too loud? Sounds like it would be a little bit loud. Timer will shrink. Voiceover language. Yo, we're putting it in oh, there's no Japanese. There's Chinese, but there's no Japanese. What? Is it still loud? Still loud? Okay. Why is this game so loud? What about now? Is it better? This should be a little bit better. What about, okay, here, like this, 35. Let me know if this is good. This should be good. Okay, pause, move, sprint. You can sprint, interact, toggle, investigate. I guess they'll teach me. Confirm back, toggle, highlight, open keypad. I guess we'll learn as we play. All right, let's try. You vote Dutch. It's surprising that this game is so loud because it's on the Switch. Usually on the Switch, everything's pretty standard at 50. I play at 50 or 60 on the Switch. So it's weird that I had to drop to 35. Oh well. We went to, let's play golf to, let's investigate. Your progress is saved automatically at certain points. All progress since the previous save will be lost when you quit. You cannot manually save the game or load a previous save. There's no going back. Damn. Damn. So there's more than one option, huh? There's no going back, baby. Oh, movie time. I'm gonna drink my tea. You guys can take your popcorn. Catch ya in a bit. Interesting music so far. I like it. I like it. Drovia Sector 2. 1800. Okay, L2 walk. Walk. To use stairs, press down, I guess. Okay. Can I talk to you? Nope. Can I talk to you? Nope. Okay. Hold to sprint. Okay. Mira, over here. Noah, hey, what's up? The icon in the bottom right indicates that you can move on with dialogue by pressing A. Okay. Now, I don't want to dismiss the tutorial. Hey Noah, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I heard that a ship with new people arrived last night. I had a feeling you might be in there. How was your journey through space? It sucked. It felt like I was buried alive with my parents. You're headed downstairs, right? I'll come with you. So how's life in Drovia? I didn't really like it at first. There's not much going on here yet. Hard to imagine it's going to be like New Joran one day. When you think about it, it's actually pretty cool. What is? Making history and stuff. Conquering a foreign planet, building the first ever sapient colony. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. I feel like I've seen most of this place already. Well, they're still building it. By the way, where do you live? Our apartment is on floor -8 near the stairs up to the common area. No way. You got one of those fancy apartments? I mean, ours is alright too. I think it's because of my parents' job. All the scientists are in that area. Anyway, I've got to get back home. Recess is almost over. Maybe you can show me around later. Actually, before you go, there's something I want to show you. Can't wait until this afternoon. I don't want to be late. Wow, who cares? Come on, it's really cool. Today's my first day at school here. I don't want to make a bad impression on my first day. What do you want to show me? You'll see. It won't take long. Oh, use L and A to select dialogue option. Later choices will be on a timer, which can be disabled in the settings. Ooh. It won't take long. Do I say I don't have time? All right, then. I'm going to say... Honestly, I have no idea. It's the first choice of the game, and I have no idea what I want to say. What do we say, guys? Do we say all right, or I don't have time? You'll see. It won't take long. Come on, come on. Okay, no, I'm gonna be late. Alright, I'm gonna choose alright then. Alright, I'm curious, but let's make it quick. You won't regret it. This way. Follow Noah. Are we allowed in here? The sign says it's a restricted area. We aren't, but I got the entrance code. Where'd you get that? My older brother works in there. He gave it to me, but it's not dangerous or anything. Don't worry. Come on. All right, is this where we're getting killed? See the elevator? It takes us halfway up to the dome. Up, Noah. We're gonna get caught. There's nobody up there. It's gonna be awesome. You'll see. Come on. Fine. If someone sees us, I'm gonna tell them it was all your idea. Nice view. So what do you think? That was wow, right? Did you see the entrance to the mines? Crazy how huge it is, huh? Yeah, pretty impressive. And your brother works down there. It's kind of a scary thought. Really, I think it's pretty cool. Hey, wait a minute. Do you see the flag on these boxes? That's Gara's. So, why are they bringing stuff to our colony? Why wouldn't they? Maybe they're spying on our coal mining tech or something. No, Gara isn't our enemy. We trade with them and stuff. And besides, if you were unloading espionage equipment, would you print your face on the box? No, wouldn't. I guess you're right. I really gotta run now. Thanks for showing me. This place is really cool. Glad you liked it. Don't tell anyone we went up there, okay? I'll get in trouble. I won't promise. Hey, Mira, I'm glad you're here. I kind of missed you. I missed you too. Oh, that reminds me. My parents gave me a new cell when we got here. We have to reconnect. Let's do it. And beep. Here we go. All right, see you later. Press minus to open your cell. Objectives, walk home. Oh, shoot. This is your cell's home tab. It shows your current objective. Every conversation you have is logged in this tab to help you keep track of who said what. Okay. Gara, Rodrovia, New Joran, pulse, steps, distance, logs, let's see. Okay. So I can reread everything. Objectives, walk home, got it. Talk to you later. We're gonna get caught. Probably. Oh, maybe not. To interact. Oh, is there going to be a lot of walking back and forth in this game? It's good that she can't interact with everyone. Banana apple, wild fruit, blue ice. What's your flavor? We know the drill. A shipment of Karshi green caramel bars just arrived. No way you have deep fried tulpa fish. Damn right we do. Only place in Drovia to serve it. You just arrived, huh? Yeah, it's my first day here. I'm so happy you served tulpa. It was my favorite dish back home. You want some? Sorry, I'm in a hurry. School's about to start, but I'll be back this afternoon. You like the music? Is the game crashing? Sounds to me like the game is crashing. Can I get a refund? Oh, it didn't crash. Get on the computer. Alright, now that everybody's here, Mira, we can get started. Please make sure you arrive on time in the future. This morning, I walked you through our learning platform and showed you the curriculum for this year. You'll be thought about the same topics as you would back home. Today, we're going to go over some basic facts about our solar system. This won't be news to most of you, but I want to make sure we are all on the same page. I already know all this stuff. Can I skip this lesson and come back later? No, I haven't even told you what exactly we're going to talk about. Let me ask my dad. I'm sure he'll write me a note. Classes are mandatory for everyone, even for the son of our chief of security. I'm sure he'll agree with me. You were all given a map of the solar system as part of your school package. I can see that some of you already have put it up on the wall. Very nice. Please take a moment to double check if it's there. You may need it for your next assignment. Press, is that Y to toggle your AR model's investigation mode once active, it will highlight nearby objects you can examine. Toggle to the right using, okay. Investigate using A. Please note that you cannot interact with anyone or anything while in investigation mode. Garadrovia Nujoran. Okay. Oh. Hey, sweetie, we just missed you. Have fun in class. We'll be back this afternoon, Mom. Oh, I see. And then you have a Sector 2 map. Safe room. Okay. Looks like you all have the poster. It'll help you solve the task I'm about to give you. I do have another resource for you, an excerpt from a recent news article. I'm sending you both the sheet and the article now. Open your cell and check your news and sheets tab. Submit the sheet once you think you got it. From time to time, it can be useful to stop and think for a while. Some benches, sofas, and chairs offer a place to sit down. Take out your cell and go over everything you know so far. Oh, really? Whenever you receive a news article, it is stored in this tab. Select it to view the latest news. This little bouncing icon indicates the new cell content you haven't seen yet. Sheets are added to this tab. Select the correct answers to fill the gaps. When the sheet is due, a submit button appears at the bottom. You only have one shot at getting it right. Okay, let's read the news. Oh my gosh. There's that much reading? Commentary. For almost 4 centuries, lithium-ion technology was the be-all and end-all in battery technology. Up until recently, nobody would have predicted the sudden rise of telenium-based energy storage. Just 2 years ago, scientists first succeeded in producing a telenium-based prototype that far exceeded its lithium counterpart in terms of storage capacity, weight, power, and longevity. When vast amounts of the supposedly rare telenium ore were discovered under the crust of Drovia last year, a new gold rush began, the likes of which we haven't seen since Gaea's first lunar colonies. Two very different factions, Gaea and a group of Savient migrants from a group of Savient migrants. It seems like there's a mistake here, unless Savient's always written with an S. Anyway, from New Jordan, I've already secured their spot on the planet's surface, eager to participate in this next technological revolution. The first colony outside of the cradle of humanity, was built in 1608. It was a small science based on Millen, one of the planet's 3 moons. Fast forward to today, humanity has conquered most of the solar system. The colonization of Drovia started only about a year ago. Savians from 2, the closest planet from Dravia. Okay, wait a second. The first colony outside of Gaea probably started only about a year. Savians from, I don't know, the closest planet to Drovia. I think we're gonna have to check the map again. Establish their own colony, your new home, Sector 2 on Drovia. This not only gives us Savians our very own nation, but also access to one of the world's most sought after resource. Well, telenium, that's easy. Due to technological innovations, the price of telenium has skyrocketed over the last year. Okay, so I guess it's from Gaea? Wait a second. New Joran is the closest. Gaea seems to be the base. Okay. So Gaea, Jor, and telenium seems good. Seems good to me. Submit. Alright, Mira, I received your sheet. Let's go over it. The first answer is correct. Humanity originated in Gaea and settled the other planets from there. Let's look at the second question. This was an easy one, wasn't it? It's Savians from New Joran that created their own colony on Drovia. And now for the last question. That's right. We are mining telenium on Drovia. It's a very valuable resource nowadays. Good job, Mira. Looks like you have a grasp on this topic. Let's move on to the next. Hold on. What was that? Oh. Call interrupted due to an emergency structural breach detected. Please relocate to the closest safe room as quickly as possible. They will lock down in 60 seconds? Emergency exit plans have been distributed to all living units. Wait, what? Oh, Oh, there's bad words in there. Oh no, can I sit down to think? Nope, run. I gotta run. I think it's here. I should have re-looked at the map. Anyone, please help! Hey girl, please help me, door's stuck. Noah! Mira, come, you gotta hurry, but please just grab the door and pull. It's working! Oh, I had to hold it. Thank you so much, this way. Uh-oh. $20 seconds. Am I too late? Oh shoot. Am I too late? Am I gonna die? Ah, 10 seconds. Ah, thank God you made it. Noah, what's going on? Have you seen my parents? No, Damn, what happened? Did Mira lose her parents already? Nice music.
Even after 10 years, meeting your ex still feels kind of strange. Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war. I don't even know why I agreed to see Kat that day. My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny, Foreign Minister of Drovia. Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for generations to come. Yet here I was, fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
Feelings or no feelings, it's strange. Neil, did you hear what I said? Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Were you listening to the radio? I'm sorry, Kat. They were talking about Bandy. This whole thing has really put me on edge. You haven't changed a bit. You know how important it is this time. Yeah, that's what you said every time. Let's go back to Laura. That's why we're here, right? I don't know what else to say. You never visit her. You don't even call her back. You're being unfair. I watched the alpha movie with her that you didn't want to see. Come on, that was over a month ago, and you've barely responded to her messages ever since. I don't understand how you treat her like that. She deserves better. Honestly, I don't like spending time in our old place. What? Why? Lie? I don't know. It reminds me of our life together. Yes, it reminds me of our life together. Reminds me of our life together, I guess. You never seemed to care much at the time. You keep telling yourself that, Kat. Sure, I'm telling myself that. You were never home. I was starting out at the CDI. None of us were ever home. Whatever. We've been having this discussion for a decade. Laura's a teenager now. It would be good for her if she had a second parent to talk to. And good for me, frankly. Look, I'll try to do better. Great. Why don't you go up to her right now, then? She's home and I won't be bothering you. I have an appointment. Yeah, okay. Really? Laura will be delighted. I have to go now. It was good to see you. You too.
As I started walking home, I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of pressure due to Banny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
Do. Yeah, not caring about your daughter is weird. Hey, Laura. Oh, Dad, hi. You're working on your novel? Yeah, no, please stop looking at the screen. It's still very rough. What are you doing here? I thought I'd stop by to say hello. I haven't had much time for that lately. Did Mom send you? Kind of. Oh, I should have said kind of, but she can't really send me anywhere. It came because I wanted to. Okay. So how's the novel coming along? Will we ever get to read it? I'm working on different texts right now. I haven't had much time for the novel lately. I'm in that writing contest. Don't you remember? I made it to the second round. Hey, not bad. That's great. I had to knock it out of the park because I have to make it to the finals. All the finalists participate in a workshop led by Hannah Slater. That would be so awesome. Who's that? You don't know her? Seriously, she wrote the tree and the asteroid. She's the best. Sounds good. I'm sure you'll make it. At least one of us is optimistic. I need to finish this within the next few days, and it still sucks. I'll leave you to it then. Let me know if you want me to go watch another movie. You did like the last one after all, didn't you? I hated it. Sure you did. See you soon, Dad. Don't look at the screen, Dad! So, what does that mean, man, the story, David? Okay, where do I have to go? Oops, I didn't want to take a capture. I wanted to press... Okay. Objectives, walk home. Today marks the 40th anniversary of the tragic Sector 2 incident, which put an abrupt and permanent end to New Jordan's colonization efforts in Drovia. Critical structural flaws led to a series of explosions in the colonial mines, which caused big parts of the residential tunnels above to collapse, resulting in over 1,000 deaths. An independent investigation concluded that oversight of the construction projects on the part of New Jordan's public authorities had been dangerously negligent. Following public outcry and pressure from the interplanetary community, New Jordan was forced to shut down its colonization project on Drovia for good. To this day, an addendum to the Space Travel and Planetary Protection Treaty of 1803 forbids the construction of another New Jordan colony on Drovian ground. 55-year-old Mira Main and her husband Noah Main are among the incident's few survivors. Oh, they're still alive. Both were able to reach one of the few safe rooms when the explosion started rocking the colony, narrowly escaping certain death. Mira Main's parents weren't as lucky, however. She spent the rest of her youth as an orphan in her grandmother's care. As she tells GNN, she still suffers from PTSD to this day. Tune in for tonight for a special installment when Main recounts her memories of the horrific Sector 2 incident. That's bad. People think it'd be like Abe said, but it's not the same when kids are not with you. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Did I get some new news? This morning, after a 6-week journey through space, the important guest of this year's Interplanetary Trade Summit has finally arrived on Gaia. Drovi's Foreign Minister Joseph Bani. As one of the most radical critics of the Gaian state and its colonial activities, Bani has been fighting for more economic and political autonomy on Drovia's part for a while. His central demand at the summit is expected to be Drovia's full emancipation from Gaian rule. However, political observers don't expect President Robertson to give in to their demands. The Drovia experts in Robertson's ministry declared themselves against granting the colony more rights and liberties, especially in light of the Savient Front's growing influence on Drovia. The Savient Front is an extremist branch of the Savient religion and is infamous for defending backwards anti-scientific positions. Dravian independence would inevitably lead to a stronger influence on this group in our solar system. However, if Robertson doesn't want to escalate relations between our planets, he might be forced to find some compromises with Bani. Get in line, get going. The relive trauma for views, right? To buy cigarettes in a post-cancer time. Smoking is less lethal but still addictive lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought all across the city. Your cell's home tab lists how many cigarettes you have left. The choice is yours. Help Neil quit smoking or enjoy some nice views of the city. Whoa. Over a cigarette. Yo, yo, it's a post-cancer time. We're definitely buying cigarettes. Wait, what is this? Where's the... Okay, how do I buy them? Okay, I can't interact with this right now. Yeah, they still exist in Japan, actually.
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
I like this guy's voice. Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently now at home. That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway. Would you like to leave a message? No, it's me, Neil Conrad. Perform another scan. Scanning is currently not possible. Please contact the system administrator for more information. Great, the scan is probably busted again. I should check my cell. Maybe I got notified about it. People will message you from time to time. Select this tab to view your messages. Oh. Apartment code. Dear Mr. Conrad, I hope you read this message in time. Your building's ID scanning system broke earlier today and is currently under maintenance. As your apartment will not be able to identify you, you have to enter your backup key code, which is updated every month for security reasons. Your current code is 9264. I will keep you updated on the ID system status. I apologize for the inconvenience. I hope the matter will be resolved shortly. Yours, Andrew Stevens. Might as well read those. The meeting tomorrow starts at 4 o'clock in room 174 at CDIHQ. We need to go over some security details concerning Banny's city tour. See you all tomorrow. Confidentiality warning. This message and any attachments are intended only for the use of it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Hey, Dad, I tried to call you, but it looks like you were busy. Again, I just wanted to tell you something that happened in class today. Remember those Drovian siblings I told you about? They got into a huge fight with some of my classmates and the whole independence thing. Felix said that Drovia would go down the drain without the Federation, and one of the Drovian kids just flipped out. Some of the people joined in so bad that we had to call our teacher to stop them from hurting each other. They all got detention. I'll tell you more in person next time. Love you, Laura. What was my code again? 9264. Yeah, shut it. I want to enter a PIN, please. From time to time, you may be prompted to enter a sequence of numbers into a keypad. Whenever the keypad symbol is at the bottom right lights up, you can open it by pressing X. Once open, input numbers. Welcome, visitor. You entered the correct PIN. Unlocking door. Abe, joke's on you. Hey, Gary. How'd that date with your ex go? Perfectly. What do you think? Well, I hope it was worth ditching me. What's the situation? Our job's done for today. Banny and the staff are with President Robertson now. Tonight they are invited to dinner with some fat cats. Things went over smoothly. Nothing out of the ordinary so far, but damn, Banny's guys annoyed the heck out of me. They didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonialists. One more time and I might have punched them all in the throat. I'm just happy they're Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Let's hope that we're all getting along better at the after summit. I hope this game doesn't get too political though, because yeah, I'm not sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news today? Oh, yes, I did. The one about Robertson not really planning on giving Banny anything? They've been saying that for weeks. Let's wait and see. What else do you think will happen? Drovian independence? If you ask me, Banny shouldn't get anything at all. We built a whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief has scheduled the briefing tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. Hey, Oris, how's it going? Pet, feed, do nothing. Feed. The glossary allows you to read up on important people and places if you need a reminder. Pretty much almost have everything. Solar system. Okay, so Gera, my home, the planet where humanity originated. Drovia, the planet where the Garian colony called Sector 1 is located. Its inhabitants have been demanding independence. One of Gera's 3 moons, the first one to be inhabited, it serves as a gateway for subsequent space exploration and colonization. Millen. The sixth planet is eligible for colonization in the solar system. New Joran, the first fully terraformed planet. The only real superpower besides Gera, largest Savian population outside of Drovia. Femus, the first planet to be colonized by humanity. Many private companies started their own micro-states there. Oops. How do I go back? Factions, the Federation, the strongest faction in the solar system, spanning Gera as well as nations of Femus, Lore, and multiple moons. The Central Department of Intelligence of the Garian state, headed by its director and overseen by the Attorney General. Catherine Conrad, my ex-wife. I still have her last name. Oh, he has her last name. Very modern. Laura Conrad, my daughter. I don't see her often, you know. Gary Long, my partner and direct superior at the CDI. Joseph Bainey, Drovia's foreign minister and one of the fiercest fighters for Drovian independence, a Savient. To smoke. Nice view. Oh, did I get an email? Hey Neil, thanks for saying hello to Laura. Even if she didn't show it, she's happy you swung by. Talk to you soon. No problem, ex-wife. Hello, Conrad, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Banny's been shot. What? How? What's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I asked you where you were, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know I don't. It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick. Alright.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. This was indeed murder. It couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck, Neil, snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Well, here's our murder. It's raining. Over the past few years, more and more inhabitants of Drovia has been demanding stronger Savian representation in colonial government. Why is it that so many Savians live in Sector 1 in the first place? Find out in history to go. In 1798, 1 year after Guerras kicked off the construction of Sector 1, a group of Savians from New Joran started erecting a dome of their own in a nearby valley. Sector 2 was supposed to be a new beginning and a new home for Savians. You had experienced marginalization and oppression on New Joran. Its economy would rely on the mining and export of tellurium, which at the time was just shaping up to become one of the most valuable resources in the solar system. In 1800, mere weeks after settlers had begun to inhabit newly constructed colony, a series of underground explosions rocked the tunnels, causing thousands of deaths. To this day, Sector 2 incident is the deadliest catastrophe in the history of space colonization. An independent investigation concluded that severe construction flaws were to blame. Some critics have ascribed the neglectful architecture to an anti-science stance inherent to Savian faith. The Interplanetary Court ruled that Savian-led colonization projects in Drovia and across the solar system were to be halted indefinitely. In a controversial move, the court went on to grant Guerra exclusive access to Drovia for 50 years. In the immediate aftermath of the incident, Guerra provided humanitarian aid to a nearby colony, evacuating survivors intending to be wounded. The Guerran government offered anyone who lost their home a chance to migrate to Sector 1 permanently, which many preferred to returning to New Joran. The Savian population of technologically grown since becoming a majority. So I don't think I'm gonna play this because it's getting too much about like discrimination and colonization and blah 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 blah, like all these like topics that are very very modern in today's world. Like I was hoping for just a basic murder story. So like I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna continue playing this. I should have bought a Hot Wheel with these zennies. Wait, I'm oh, I have to take the train. How did I take the train? Oh. Yeah, it could be interesting, but it's getting too it has too much of a political bent to it. There you are, Conrad. Took you long enough. Evening, Gary. Fill me in. It seems like Banny was shot by a sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot. He was dead on the spot. The staff's pretty shaken up and nobody else is hurt. Any developments since he was shot? Anything suspicious? No, it seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. I also asked the staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, but the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? A bunch of radical Drovian nationalists, see? Conspiracy nuts! When did you expect, or they're still in shock? I'm going to say they're still in shock. Give them a moment. They're all traumatized right now. They're supposed to be professional. They've got to snap out of it if they keep refusing to cooperate. I'm taking them in for obstructing our investigation. This is Guerra, not some lawless rock. Hold on, did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Banny's staff. His spiritual advisor and somewhat prominent Savian front member. The guy's annoying. Colroy says he can barely keep him away from Banny's body. What's the priest trying to do? Heck if I know. Some weird ritual. Anyway, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high-rises, but we don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. They ramped up security tonight because of the big fancy event. It would be near impossible to get a gun in there. And very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give Jung a hand. Copy that. You realize how big of a crap show this is, right? I can't believe you got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything, kept tabs on everyone. Bandy seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could they happen? Let's find out. Seriously, Conrad, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be the first in line to out of a job. Yeah. And you know, there might be a war. Just get up there and find out where the shot come from. Report back to me when you're done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger that. I know, Abe, that this is exactly the type of games that was upset. It's the type of game that you like, Abe. Get in there and talk to Jung. Or Young. I don't know how to pronounce that. Look at that ship, though. You can go up in there. Ooh. Unbelievable. Just leave us alone. Neil, over here. It's always nice to see you, except, you know, it's in the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I call that Tuesday. It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like you know himself. I'm just setting up my mobile lab so I can use your help. Her number one priority is to find where the shot came from. Chief already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you think you got it. Take a look around and talk to banning staff. Maybe that will get us closer to our answer. Got it. Oh, one more thing. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do. All right, I'm on it. Investigate the scene. Take a look around and talk to the witnesses. To start chagging. Press L to toggle outline mode. Objects with yellow outlines can be interacted with. People with orange outlines have something to tell you. People with blue outlines. Objects with blue outlines have new information. Gray outlines mean that you currently have nothing new to learn from the person object. As you progress, people's emotions might have new. Blah. Okay, how do I interact with it? It's blue! Means there's something, right? Don't let this guy sweet talk you, Conrad. Excuse me, sir. Are you with the CDI? I am Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I'm Priest Arjan. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. I'm calling to ask that you let me take off Mr. Banny's jewelry. It's a very important part of the Savient farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross over to the afterlife. It must be done before the soul is completely left the body and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? I'm somewhat of a nihilist. I don't know how to pronounce that. That doesn't matter. My personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI is a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims, and it does not allow touching them. So you believe in protocol? Listen, Mr. Arjan, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I will be very careful when taking off the jewelry. I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. The Garian state likes to pride itself in its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are not just empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So they're empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Garian soul. All right then. I'm sorry. Okay. Arjan did it. Highly unlikely, I think. The shot was fired from Gatto Hotel, Sakura Hotel, Pixie Casino. You can still choose the casino. Rocket Tower. Okay, I don't know that yet, so obviously I'm not gonna check. But because I know exactly, the problem is I know exactly who the bad guys are going to be, I know who the like. It's so obvious. Like, nah, I'm not gonna play this. Wait, so how do I investigate? I'm supposed to be like it's blue. How do I investigate? Oh, I'm supposed to use. Okay, wait a second. So you see this, then you do that. The bullet disappeared into the wall right behind the closet. It's locked. Okay. So now, now it's gone. Okay. There you go. I get it. I get it. 2 wooden spheres dubbed bear was Savians used them when praying together. Your money's on the priest, not me. Not me. It's not going to be that simple, but there's definitely something. For Minister Banny, as dead as it gets, clean headshot. The casino, pretty noisy place, might help disguise the Santa Pagancha about 200 meters away. A Gattle hotel? Those are all over the city. The Sakura Hotel looks like a fancy place, even at a distance, maybe 150 meters. Rocket Tower houses some multimedia conglomerate 300 meters away. Okay, I get it. Let's sit. Oops. Everyone's a suspect. Good evening. Ma'am, are you okay? Yes, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast, and then he... Do you need help? Is there anything I can do for you? No, like I said, I'm okay. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back? The sniper's long gone. They had a clear target. They're not in danger. For a second, I thought he just tripped, but then I saw... Do you remember the way he fell? I was standing to his right, and he fell away from me. So you think the shot came from one of the buildings on the right? He was standing to my right, yeah. I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him. Then Smith came and pulled me inside. Thank you. Who has the key for the cupboard? Who has the key for the cupboard? One more thing. Do you know who has the key for the cupboard on the 2nd floor? I don't have it. Maybe the bodyguards do. That's all. People are on the way to keep you company. They should be here soon. I can just leave. Or not. Oh, Hell, Neil Conrad, CDI, are you with Mr. Banny? We already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? We prefer this be handled by our people. The sniper will surely be off planet by the time that happens. We'll share findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Banny? I understand you're upset. We take full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will, huh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Guerra that one of the champions for Drovian independence is out of picture. Cooperation or consequences? Please calm down, sir. Please calm down, sir. Sir, please calm down. We're all on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. Shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off your government? Please be reasonable. Please be reasonable. I'm not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, the assassin might be on their way to their next Drovian target right now. And you can't do anything about that, but the CDI can. You decide if your personal grudges are more important to you than your people's safety. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's my keychain. This better lead to something. Much obliged. Well, well. Did you see that? We got it. Anything you investigate will be cataloged here, neatly organized by location. Oh boy. Foreign Minister Banny's dead as getting. Okay, so there you go. This is everything I observed. So this works. Look at this. The bullet was inside the cupboard as expected. Here it is. Good work. Hold on. Well, you mean they... Okay, whatever. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. They probably used a comparatively small rifle to better disguise the gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters, I would say 250 tops. Good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send me your conclusions, which you do. Okay. Submit the sheet. So look at the clues. Sakura Hotel is 150. Oops. I keep going backwards. Sakura Hotel is 150. It could be the casino. It's not the Rocket Tower. It could be this one too, actually. It could be any of them. Oh, maybe the casino, but the guy said it couldn't be the casino. So, I don't know. It could be anything. Why do I have enough information? Because I don't like... I don't want to say the casino because even though it will camouflage the gunshot, they did say... it was a bad idea, so... Young said 250. Wait, did she? No, I didn't. How many endings does this game have? I know, that's why you can't choose a... Can I just move? Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know. Either I'm too stupid or there's something that doesn't work because... If I go back to my logs, yeah, she said 200, no more than 200 or 250. Okay. It rules out the casino. So it's 200 or 250. But this could be either... Oh, it's probably the Gatto Hotel. Oh, no more. It's either or. I would say the Gatto Hotel. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just do it. Yeah, it's either I'm not sure why. I'm not sure which one. How I'm supposed to be certain. Because he was shot from the right side. Yeah. You're right. So that's why. So it makes sense. Yeah, this is the detail that I forgot. I saw you submitted a sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it. See you later. Any new findings? Yeah, I think I know where the bullet came from. Probably from Gatto Hotel. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about those bodyguards. Cut them some slack. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Danny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock is worn off. Since when did you have a soft spot from Drovian extremists? I don't, but there are special circumstances. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the mansion district was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Young, what's up? Listen, Neil, the police just got an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details. Just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know, but it made me wonder if the bullet came from Sakura Hotel after all. I took another look at the sheet you submitted and I think you got the wrong building. I talked to the secretary and she thinks that the shot came further from the right. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? That checks out with the position of Banny's body. Oh, further to the right. I thought it was the right on the other side. I thought it was the right from looking outwards, not the other way around. I got the wrong building. Gatto Hotel is too far on the left. The bullet was in fire from there. Considering the angle and distance of the shot, you should definitely check out Sakura Hotel. Now that you say it, makes more sense. Gary won't be happy that I got it wrong. Thanks you. Talk to you later. Yeah. I don't know. I had the wrong right. Oh well. How many endings does the game have, David? I'm waiting for your answer. There goes your promotion. Enter the hotel. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to have Abe tell us in a few days. I bought the game, guys. I finished it. It was awesome. 8 different endings. Yeah, I'm not surprised because you can. You know, you can make mistakes and stuff. You know, and you can you have decisions. So that's cool. The fact that there's 8 endings, that's cool. Maybe we can end up dead or something. Good evening, Neil. Hey, Saito, looks like you beat me here. The rest of us use cars, you know. I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that's where the sniper might be. It's empty, lights out, and no signs of life. Figure as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. But I did see lights in the room below. Maybe the guest in there saw or heard something. I'll pay them a visit. The receptionist said that the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already. Currently running a citywide search for it, but without success so far. Do we know what Diaz looks like? They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is, rich people and their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out. I opened the sheet. Let me send that to you. Rich people and their privacy, right? Because poor people and middle you know, the rest of us, we don't care about privacy. What did you tell the staff? That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on your perp's ID. I'll be inside if you need me. Good luck. She opened Banny's murderer. Way before finished Chain of Echoes. Well, Kronos just told us earlier that he loved every single part of Chain of Echoes. So I'm looking forward to play it. The perp's hair is. They probably have a. The beard is. Okay. Because I guess that if you do everything wrong, you can get like the worst ending, which is like you're taking off the case or something. Good evening. Good evening, Neil Conrad, CDI. Can you answer a few questions naturally? Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to your colleague, payment info, ID number, those kinds of things. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal key card or something? If it's absolutely necessary, yes, it is. Here you go, sir, but please be careful not to disturb any of your guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. Good evening, Agent Long, CDI. Hey, Gary, I've got a key card. Let's have a look at Diaz's room. All right, let's get up there. Please keep it down in the corridors if possible and mind the carpets. I thought I had something. I'm watching the witnesses while you're upstairs. I can't go. What? I have to take the elevator? What the? Freeze! Deactivate the drone! Stay calm, ma'am. Where is this CDI? And I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh. Did the CDI teach you to knock first? We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners still matter. On that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Please, make yourselves comfortable. We'd rather stand. You need to answer a couple of questions. Everybody wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Do you know your upstairs neighbors? Did you hear gunfire? Oh, that's all. That's all? Why would you say that's all? Do you know your upstairs neighbor? Yeah, I agree, Abe. I thought of that too. I thought it was kind of a cliche sentence. Do you know your upstairs neighbor? Here in the hotel, never saw him. But I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier at 11 o'clock. 11 in the evening in the corridor. I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation or did he get a recorded message from someone off planet? He spoke too, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know. I don't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garian at all. Anything else? Make it quick. I'm a busy woman. A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier sometime between 1 and 2. I thought someone had popped the cork. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're going to leave me alone now? We might still have to bring you in for questioning, but for now, please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. Yeah. I mean, sure. Come with your gun out. Doesn't seem to be anyone in here. Oh, I'm still not in the... whatever. I thought I had the thing. Almost empty whiskey bottle and a pretty expensive one at that, judging by the receipt. Piece of paper. It's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. We should have the whole bathroom checked for DNA. There's still something there? Oh no. Hey Gary, could you come in for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used the pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from there? It's possible. They have to be a really good shot though. I also saw a tiny bloodstain in the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled the piece of glass. Good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. I'm done. Wait, let me go back. Let me go back to the tea lady. I want to see if there was something observable in her room. I can't go back in. Alright, screw it. I think we're done here. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. When you really need to track the Diaz guy down, maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoken to him. Go ahead, question him. You also have a. You should also have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know where you'll find a clue. I'll be waiting at the reception. Come talk to me once you think we're done with this place. I hope you find what you're looking for. Wait, what? Saito, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. Banny was shot at 1:39. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 2:15. So I have an idea when he left. The big question right now is how. There's the functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked him up once when he arrived. That means that he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? Nope. I've had my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone through the back door, but you don't get far that way by foot. My theory is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There's a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands here. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long on the launch pad. It's just meant for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing. I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple of minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight. Swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. If we confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. I'm sending a sheet to your cell. Submit it as soon as you think you know who disabled the tracker. Maybe the traffic data will still help, even though parts are missing. The guard said your AR model can read it directly from the scanner on the launch pad. Roger that. Now that's another sheet. Diaz could escape unnoticed because the vehicle tracker was turned off by the guard, the bartender, the receptionist, the pianist. Imagine it's the receptionist. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question? Happy to help. About the vehicle tracker. My colleague said the guard in charge of the vehicle tracker is a bodyguard. Is that correct? Yes, Mr. Smith. Is the tracker ever turned off and turned off? No, it operates around the clock. And it doesn't usually break or have hiccups of any sort. I don't think so. And it was installed the day before yesterday. I can't imagine that it's already acting up. Well, Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. Usually not in contact with her clients. I apologize if he appears untrained. Thank you. Happy to help. What does Diaz look like? Do you know what Mr. Diaz looks like? Unfortunately, I've never met him. Reception wasn't occupied when he checked in last night. He used our electronic check-in device. Thank you. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby. I have my own room upstairs. Your own room? Do you live here? Mostly, yes. Thank you. That's all for now. Wait, that's Gary, right? What's the point of sitting down again? I can't remember. Excuse me, sir, how can I help you? Did you see anybody live between 1:30 and 2:15? I was right here all night, but I didn't really pay attention to that. Sorry, we have a concert earlier, and I kept playing for the people that stuck around. Have you ever met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, the guest from the 8th floor? I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late-night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. he had a gun in his case. A viola, huh? Did he show it to you? No, he kept it in its case. He generally wasn't a talkative type. What does Diaz look like? He's a redhead with a beard. Thank you. That's all for now. Excuse me, madam. Could I ask you a few questions? Okay. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was back in the kitchen cleaning some glasses. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert tonight. Can I go now? I have a young boy at home and the sitter can't stay much longer. I'm sorry, but the hotel's in lockdown until further notice. You might want to give them a call. It could be a while until he can leave. Thank you. I have another question. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz doesn't ring a bell. Does it? Don't think he ever came to my bar. Thank you. That's all for now. So she thinks Diaz was never at the bar, but the pianist said he was having a drink at the bar. That's a contradiction. Evening, could you answer a few questions? I heard the vehicle tracker was turned off. Do you happen to know why that is? No idea, really. It's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure. It said it was offline. I just turned it back on. It seemed to be running fine now. Plus, it's only been here for 2 days. It's a good brand, too. Can it be turned on or off from anywhere other than this booth right here? No. And it's just been you all right here, right? You all night, right? Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Burned to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Burned? Felicia's the bartender, the one who won't shut up about her stupid kid. That's so mean. Burn's the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah. Let me think. Felicia at 10, Burn at 45. Okay, I think the pianist is responsible. Both for about 15 minutes. Thanks. She's sus. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, who's that? I guess from the 8th floor and arrived last night. No, I haven't talked to any guests in a while. Thanks. Did you see anybody leave between blah blah or a car picking someone up? Could be. A bunch of people got picked up after the concert, but I'm more interested in people going in than out. I see. What was the concert? When was the concert over? It started at 8:30, about 3 hours. Some people stuck around at the bar a little longer. That's all for now. So after the concert, seems to. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, going for a smoke? Yep, might as well. Sounds like you're going to keep us here for a while. Probably. Hey, I have a question. Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? That's an expansive brand to just leave out here. Oh, looks like they forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipment. I'll be the bartender. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by a car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, I do actually. I saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was precisely 22:10. Oh, wait, I thought the guy said his break was at midnight. Americans trying to play this. I thought it was. That makes no sense. Someone's lying somewhere. Are you sure about the time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right there at the moment because I got a message. Thank you. Someone's lying. Oh, I have a log for the cars. See. A 1:45, right? Excuse me, could I ask you a few questions? The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier. I'm trying to find out why. Do you know anything about it? I heard that you briefly took over for the guard. I did, but why would I turn off the tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. Excuse me, sir? The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier tonight. I'm wondering if you might know something about it. Did you stand in front of the guard tonight? I did, but just for a few minutes, and I touched nothing. Was the tracker still turned on while we were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until it came back. I want to talk to the receptionist. Okay, that's it. Yeah. It's either the bartender or the pianist. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. Like, see, from this, I don't know who's lying or what. And since there's nothing else... Wait, if I sit down, how do I reach the question mark at the bottom? That's what I want to know. I'm not gonna reread all of this. I think it's the pianist. I think it's probably the pianist. But I may have made a mistake. Like, if I choose the pianist, they're gonna say, da 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 da. Well, let's just submit the sheet, whatever. It is rare. It's red. Viola case. The beard is probably red too, right? I don't know. I assume so, right? Alright. Let's just submit the... Talk to Gary. I saw you submitting sheets. What do you think? The vehicle track in the backyard was turned off by the pianist. The pianist, you think that guy could be able manipulating a tracker? Gentlemen, wait a second. I got hit. I hit, yes, on Dia's ID. He was scanned near a train station in the lower layers. Good work, Saito. You know, should get there immediately. Take the next train. I'll see you as soon as I can. Roger that. So, what happens... Like, can I fail to submit? Like, what if should I submit the other one? Or what happens if you don't submit it in time? News! The possibility and potential consequences of independent Drovia has been hotly debated in politics and the media lately. While many seem to be focused on the cultural and political dimensions, the real meat of the issue lies in the economics. As a great Garian colony, Drovia cannot freely trade with other colonies or planet. Instead, it's forced to export its raw materials like the ever-important Telenium to Gara under market value, which then processes and resells it at a profit. The big winners here are the companies like the Gara-based mining giant Milex, but also Gara itself, whose hegemony over the solar system is somewhat dependent of Telenium Empire. If Drovia were to gain independence, it could start selling its Telenium to the highest bidder, which could spell massive economic damage for Gara and some of its biggest companies. I want to know if there's a limit to... I want to submit it. Oh, I can't. I can't submit that one. Because it's ongoing. Okay. Let's read that again. What is she doing? You already have to repress, I guess. An ad for a bar named Red Herring. It's just it's at the harbor, just past the train station. No cozy cafes, we smoke while listening to music. Yeah. How many cigarettes do I have left? Not many. Everybody knows Joseph Andrew Banny is one of the figureheads of the push for Drovian independence. What kind of person is he in private? What his fears and concerns, his goals and needs? The Garian Gazette has a peek behind the curtain. Born late in the late 1700s in New Jorn. When his father started a new job in the mines of Sector 2, his family moved to Drovia, and barely after surviving his deadly collapse, relocated again to Sector 1. In interviews and public discussions, Banny often emphasizes exploitation his family suffered from the hands of the colonial rulers. Like many other Sabian families, he says they always struggled to make ends meet despite working hard and long hours. Banny usually fails to mention the Guardian grant for the Drovian talents, then enable him to study law and ultimately kicked off his career in politics. In an interview with Drovia Today, Banny declared that securing a letter future for his own and all Drovian children was the ultimate goal. He had 2 college-age sons, Harris and Tim, from his first wife, and a 2-year-old daughter with his new, much younger wife, Lisa Lacoste, who he met as an advisor on his legal team. A few months ago, however, rumors of yet another relationship crisis began to spread when Banny was spotted multiple times in inappropriately private settings with his secretary, Miss Laren. What's up, Mr. L? How's it going? Get your hands off me! Please stop resisting, ma'am. What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe. I don't know. You don't know. Let's call down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No. Why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle, this is. Let's go. Hold on just a second. CDI, the Central Department of Investigation. A case leads me here. May I ask what's going on? I'm glad you're here, sir. These 2 officers are making a grave mistake. The whole quarter should be locked down right now if there's a man with a rifle around here. Ms. Grindle calls us every week. Last time it was for a car that was too large for its parking spot. Before that, she called us on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. She's been doing that for a long time. We're finally bringing her in for wasting our time. Sir, please, you're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about a Miss Grindle. You don't see me on one of yours? Don't you see I'm one of yours? You're CDI? No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, we had a nice place on the upper layers. It had sunlight and proper walls and no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen into hard times for a while. Enough, you've been living here for 12 years. Let's go. Sir, I swear I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They killed somebody already. She said, is it done? And he said, he's dead. No, could you tell me the story from the start, please? I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised, it's always so quiet, that I wasn't even sure someone lived there. It was a man and a woman, and they seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What did they fight about? I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's in violation of. Just listen to it. The things they talked about. Can you send the logs to me? Yes, of course. Thanks. I'd like to ask all of you to stay put until I've had a look at the conversation. You're wasting your time, but whatever. We'll wait. Read the email. They really did a number of your face on your face, but I have to say I kind of like the new look. I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your new face. But you smell like whiskey. What the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself. It doesn't matter. Wow, this hideout's really a shithole. Oops. I've been only staying here for a few days. Where's your violin? Funny. I gave the rifle to blah, blah, blah. Zora, listen to me. We don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. Damn, what were you thinking? You're still wearing the ID chip. Why didn't you go straight back to HQ to have it taken out? Were you able to procure the data? Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'd take care of the handover. I called the guy we're meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed though. I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you for sure up there. I know the route you were going to take. I know how to get on and off Jore's Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me all about this? And why the did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. No idea why they... Blah, blah, blah. Come on, Zora. Give me the stick. We need to move now. The CDI could be here any minute. Boyd, you're... Blah, let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up right now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Get to the... Blah, they won't be able to track me if I... Blah, 8:30. Boyd, you're not making all this up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Well, let's get this mission over with. Be careful out there, okay? We're so close to getting out of all of it. You too. Seems sus. So what do you think? I'll need to see that room. Can you show it to me? See, I know there was something fishy. Follow me, thank you. What's this about? What's going on? That might be important for a case I'm working on. What case is classified? Ah, the classic, it's classified. Really? You shouldn't believe her. This is where I live, and the voices come from right next door. Watch my back, officers. Hello? Anyone home? CDI, open up. You're surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody. Shh. If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody on your knees, hand on your heads. Coming in. Clear. Please stay in the corridor, everybody. I'll have a look around. Damn, that was intense. Excuse me, Miss Grandel. I found this key here. Any idea where it might belong? Really? Let me take a look at the tag. Apartment 9, huh? It's for an apartment in this building, but it changed the way the rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment number used to be 4. The one you searched was number 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it. Thank you. Conrad, what's going on? Hey, Gary. We just got really lucky. I think that Mrs. Grindle over there called the cops on her guy. Looks like his real name is Boyd. He met a woman named Zora in this apartment there. Here, I have parts of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Mrs. Grindle was very interested in her neighborhood. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. From an old man and gave it to the sniper. He in turn is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Joris Plaza A30. Good job. I'll immediately inform the chief. We'll have to intercept that handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone though? The only explanation I have for that is that it's tagged. Network will pick it up as a leak. But that would mean that it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I can think of. Maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key in the apartment the woman was hiding in. It belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find more answers there. Do you know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Miss Grindle said her apartment was 4 and next to it was 5 in the old system. There's a floor plan right there on the wall. Take a look at it. Maybe you can figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered. I'll call the chief, bring you up to speed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should be 2 floors up, right? I mean, you suck.
I felt sorry for the old lady.
I didn't check.
Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
I still need to find the apartment. Oh, now I'm there. I'm like I'm like too high, I think. Oh no, this was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 2 floors down again. Okay, I know where it is. What a mess this building is. Refill your cigarettes. Must be the one on top there. But how do I go up? Go down one? Is that like a... Oh, there's a... There's a nail... there's an elevator to the left there? Maybe I could have gone... Oh, there's stairs to the left. Because the guy is cleaning the steps. I can't for the life of me. I can't just ask him to go on top, you know? That's a big no-no. Excuse me, sir. Can I just go through? Nope. I didn't realize these were here. Still curious to see these things. I know it's not here. I know it's at the bottom. Sorry, we're closed. It's here, it's the last one there. What? Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you gonna do to me? Are you with her? My name's Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank goodness. Please, I need water. Of course, here you go. Are you hurt? I don't think so. Just very sore. My wrists burn like fire. What's your name? I'm Lila. Alright, Lila. Or Lila. Lila. You're safe now. Let's call you a doctor. Alright, a medical team is on its way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay. She was in here and she almost looked exactly like me. A woman who was up in here. Is this your apartment? Yeah, she looks like the girl from the beginning of the game. You know? She looks like Mira. What's her name? Yeah, Mira? Lila? Looks like the girl that survived the crash at the beginning is cloning herself or something. I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in the mirror. Like I had a twin. She must have like some sort of surgery looking at me. When or why? I came home from a client 2, maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. Turned on the light and I saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had time to react. She jumped me so quickly. She must have some augments or something. Any idea what happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. Is there anyone she might be trying to get close to? I don't think I know anyone important except for my clients, maybe. Your clients? I'm making money on the side as an escort agency. I'm not I'm not a whore if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers. I'm a student, and it's a good way to pay the bill. Oh, she's a student, too. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients then. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. Do you think she went to him? Oh no, what if she did something bad to him? You can testify that I've been in here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who's the client? Public official or something. I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend a night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer. I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name, address? It's all my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find a client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock, knock. Hey, Gary, Leela, my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Leela for a minute? I need to follow a lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Leela, how do you find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer. Take a right, and you can't miss it. Thank you. So, this is definitely the girl from the beginning of the game. Like, definitely. The girl that married Noah. I bet you she's evil now. Oh, now I can go there? Thank you. Because the public official, we haven't been told. But my guess here is that the girl, I think it was called, her name was Mira, Leela Mira, right? Their names are like very similar, or Lila if you prefer. I think because of what happened to her parents, she's like, she wants vengeance or something, so she started working onto cloning people, and then whatever, she's cloning herself for some whatever. That's my guess. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Closed. We're closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Good morning, sir. Surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Lila. Lila, sweet girl. Nice and reliable. I found her tied up. Good lord. Is she alright? She's a little shaken up, but she's fine. Who did this? It wasn't one of her clients, I hope. We don't know yet. However, I do have to look into one of your clients. The one who booked her earlier this week. Can you give me his name, his contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help early, but it's very important that we protect your client's privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Do I have to get a court order? Look, I can go in and come back with a court order. It's going to be a whole thing. Much harder to hide than you just tell me right now. Okay, Mr. Conrad, I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running for a few more months. Her contract. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I canceled their appointments. Those are all high-class people relying on our services. I told the local police already, and they wouldn't listen to me. But I have the contract right here, see? It's signed and everything. If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointments she already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about it? That's like I don't know. Alright, I'll talk to her. It sounds, she probably should have said no, but whatever. What's her name? Sheila Nowak. Sheila Nowak. I'll see what I can do. But even if she doesn't come back, you're helping me for trying. Okay, fair enough. Tell her we're good if she goes to the clients she already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you and don't mind her family. They're weird folks. Savians. Their unit is just below us. The fastest way down there is through that big apartment building. If you're back down at the train station, you've gone too far and the wrong direction. Be back soon. Stay put. Well. I guess I'll know why she quit, probably. Wait, they said her block is right below? Does that mean like here? No, it must be must be at the bottom. I would have just gone for the court order. It must be somewhere around here, I presume. Do I still have the thing on? Don't even know. Good evening. Sorry for the intrusion. My name is Neil. I'm with the CDI. I'm looking for Shayla Nowak. Is she here? What do you want from her? I would like to tell her that for myself. I won't let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge. I'm not some foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I will make sure of that. It's alright, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle that myself. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Anthony? Sorry for my brother. She's trying to help. Don't worry about it. So, what do you want from me? As your brother already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Agency asked me to pay you a visit. Is that so? He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations, and you're trying to force me to go back? The law is on his side. Why won't you work for him? I would like to know why you won't work for him anymore. What if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you? Then Mr. Thompson would probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if your brother doesn't allow you to work. Thompson is forcing you into something. Mr. Thompson is forcing you to do something you don't want. No, he would never do that. Sure, he can be a little annoying, but he's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineering on FEMA's, but I can't afford the fees. As a Drovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job in Gera. That's why I have been working for Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Thompson told me you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you have saved enough by now? That's none of your business. You can trust me. Listen, you can trust me, but you have to be honest with me. I didn't do anything that is against the law. Alright, then tell me. I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name. She promised me a large amount of money if I canceled all my appointments for the next 2 weeks. It was so much that I don't have to go to Thompson at all, actually. Now, you didn't find that suspicious. Suspicious? No, I assumed that some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't it be the first time? You said she wanted you to cancel all your appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that? Only one yesterday. I got my friend Lila to fill in for me. Lila, huh? Who is the client you were to see? He's a regular. I've been going to his place every month for at least a year now. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure it was some jealousy thing. Please tell me who that client is. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out the names of her customers. It would be really important for me to know. Maybe he's in danger. Okay. I'll tell you if you promise you won't force me to go back to Thompson. You did sign a contract. You have to understand it's always been my dream to study space engineering with my parents. I suppose you know the Savians have their own version of science. If my parents can't win on my plans to go to a non-Savient university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Anthony helped me prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to Femus leaves tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna say alright. Alright then, I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thank you so much. You wanted to know the regular customer's name, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the center. Liam? Alright. Do you know his exact address? 144 Rumpelt Avenue. I think he's alright. He's some kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you and good luck at university.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The director of national security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now we don't know what we should do. We have to talk to Thompson, but do we reveal the stuff or we don't? Ta-ta-ta. You. I don't know if I have to go back to the train station or go up to Gary. Probably I have to go back up to Gary. Yeah. This just got too interesting. If I've never had Abe on the stream for so long as I did today. Abe has never stayed with us for as long as he did today. Even when we were playing Octopath Traveler. Where's the boss though? Wait, where was he? He was up at the Thompson thing. Where's Thompson? How do I get to Thompson? How'd it go? I'm sorry, Sheila will come back. Haha, Mr. Conrad, I'm sure you're joking. I'm not. She's not coming back, but she signed a contract. I thought you were supposed to enforce the law. Listen, Mr. Thompson, this is a great opportunity for her. Like, why would I be on this girl's side? I'm not gonna say you will leave her alone. I'm not gonna speak in her favor for no reason. You'll leave her alone. Forget about the customer I asked you about. I don't need your help anymore. But if you don't leave Sheila alone, I will come up with something to have your place searched. I'm sure you won't risk that, will you? Mr. Conrad, I must ask you to leave my agency. We're close at the moment. Remember what I said, Mr. Thompson. Goodbye. Poor Mr. Thompson. Now he hates us. Now I don't know if I want to keep playing this or not. I mean, I know where this is going in parts. I know how some parts are gonna develop. I don't know. I don't know. Let's key. Hey Gary, sorry about being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently the woman tied up Lila had the same procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she impersonated her to get close to a customer. Lila told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. Is the old man the impersonator stole the data from? The customer originally booked a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointment. Wait. Why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well, and he would have noticed it's not her. How did they know that he'd pick up an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. And how did they know it would be Lila? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. How is any of this connected? This reminds me of... Let's keep going. So far, it doesn't really have that much. Nice, the beginning. What does David think? This reminds me of Altered Carbon that I talked to you about, Senna, in a way. It reminds me of that. Also, did you watch any show this weekend? How's this any connected to her case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the escort agency's customer is? It's her chief. I'm gonna say I can't tell you yet. I think I'm gonna say I can't tell you yet. I can't tell you yet. I want to talk to the chief about it first. What? Why? This one might be outside of your jurisdiction. I really want to check with the higher-ups first. Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure I can tell you about it soon. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at the HQ in half an hour. Let's go over all the facts again and get ready to intervene in that handover. I'll have Saito look into the owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort out the rest later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority. Copy that. See you at HQ. Now, I'm curious.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
That's a nice way to put it, Sen. Like you're leaving me hanging by not telling me what the heck you can teach. This will end up being some. Oh yeah? Are you gonna go back to Altered Carbon after, or you're not gonna go back to it? What did you think of Mad Men so far? Loading. Oh, you were waiting for the story. Hey Neil, got any updates? Quite a few. We may be able to intercept the perp in the morning. That's fantastic news. Tell me more. I'll find you in later. I'm on my way back to HQ now. Are you in the train already? No, I'm waiting for it at the station. Why? Because I've been racking my brain about how our guy got there. The side he entered the train station from is a dead end. It looks like there's a canal and no space to park a car. I think he might have traveled by boat. By boat? Yes, I know it's strange, but there's a harbor on the other side of the train station. I'll have a look around. Thank you, Saito. I wonder if it's possible to, like, depending on the choices that you make, the game might be shorter or not, or if it just doesn't change much besides the ending. Like, I don't know how much can change in this game. Sir, may I ask you what you're doing at Matuna Harbor? Don't think I've seen you here before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad. CDI, holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Truff. I'm with TSW. Can I help you? Could I take a look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. I'm sorry, but TSW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Right. If you can tell me the idea of a specific boat you're investigating, I'm allowed to let you in. I see. Maybe I'll get back to you. How long have you been working tonight? It was supposed to be my week off, actually. 3 o'clock this morning. Got a call. Boss telling me Greg feels sick. I have to fill in for him. So much for my vacation. Boss didn't even apologize. Did you see any incoming boats since you arrived? No, no boats since I got here. Seems to be a quiet night. Do you know where your sick colleague is? I'd like to talk to him as well. Was already gone when I arrived. I think he's at the restroom at the he's at the restroom at the Red Herring. He's still there. He's still. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Hey. You didn't expect to like Mad Men at all, but it's very. I told you. I told you. And the more it goes, the more you'll like it. It's super good. I knew you'd like it. Why are you only going back to it someday? You really didn't like it that much? Someday seems to sound like far away, like you don't really want to go back to it. Do you know if choices have a big... Yeah, no, well, apparently there's 8 different endings. Mr. L. How's it going, by the way? I don't know if I said hi. 8 different endings, so I don't know. There must be impacts somewhere. I just don't know how different the endings are. Ooh. Good evening, sir. Oh, okay, I see. Are you okay? Does it look that way? Is there something I can do for you? No. I just have to tough it out. I'll feel better once it's out of my system. Never eat at Roy's Bistro, I tell you. Roy's a nice guy, I like him. But the food, it's just the worst. Who are you anyway? Never seen you around. Neil Conrad, CDI. I'm sorry to bother you, but I need to ask you something. CDI. If that's about tonight's shift, listen, I felt awful, okay? I didn't mean to leave my post. I wanted to wait for Ari, but at some point I just couldn't hold it anymore. Did TSW call you? Please calm down. It's not about that. I'm here following up a case. Oh, thank... Please don't tell my boss the harbor was unwashed, okay? It's not like there was a lot of traffic anyway. I won't. Did you see any boats arrive before you left your post? Only one tonight. It was about 3:40. Did you... About 3:40. Do you happen to know its ID? No, I saw the name Berta. The ID is usually written on the stern, but it's super tiny. You have to go down to the pier if you want to see it. Thank you, sir. Get well soon. Never eat it, boys. And so how many episodes in one season, Senna? Because I didn't remember that. Are you new here? I've never seen you before. Yeah, just passing through. Case leads me here. A cop, huh? If you're looking for traffickers, you're in the wrong place. Just honest to God sailors here. So you have a boat in this harbor. Of course, it's down at the pier to Somara. Hey, you mind helping me with a cigarette? Sure. Here you go. So, thanks for the ciggy. Beautiful weather tonight. You can also see some stars through the layers. Been sitting outside all night. The view used to be better, though. You see those new apartment blocks they're building? Same company that bought the harbor, TS something, forced me to buy an expensive tracking ID device for my boat. Now they want me to get a new engine. Mine's not regulation, they say. Oh, sounds like modern Europe. I tell you, they don't want us lowers here. Listen, I'm sympathetic to your... Yeah, I get it. Not your fault. You're busy. I know. Thanks again for the cigarette. Let me know if I can do something for you. Actually, there's something. I'm looking for the ID of a boat that arrived here earlier. Any chance you could help me with that? What do you need that for? Is for a case. The guard won't let me down the pier if I don't tell him the exact ID. The TSW guy, he likes to harp on about all these new rules. If it's for a case, I'm telling you right now, I won't throw any of my friends here under the bus. I'm sure the guy I'm after isn't one of your friends. Do you know the name of the boat you're looking for? I do. Yeah, I do. It's called Alberta. Never heard of it. Tell you what, I'll go down and have a look at its ID. Okay, thank you very much, sir. 1213. Okay. All right, I got your ID. It's 220190. Thanks a lot. Have a nice night. 220190. We need info. I told you I needed an ID. I know. I'm looking as 220190. Let's see. Yep, that's one. All right, come on through. Don't touch any other boats. Jeez, relax, dude. Relax. Don't be so pissy. Excuse me, sir. Have you been here all night? Who's asking? Neil Conrad, CDI. I'm here following up a case. CDI. Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? The boat called Berta down at the pier. Did you see the guy who landed it? You're CDI, you said? That's correct. That means you're concerned with crimes, right? Like fraud and theft. Sometimes, yeah. You also help out folks from around here? We help everyone. Why do you ask? I used to have a boat here. What happened? Nothing. I still have it, but I had to move it away someplace else. Harbor got bought up by some corporate bureaucrats. Now the whole area is being turned upside down. Construction everywhere. Richer folks moving in. First they tell us it's no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago, I'm landing my boat. They asked for money. New management, they say. Of course, I don't want to pay off, truth be told. I couldn't have anyway. I called the company, all I hear is lawyer gibberish, so I decided to go elsewhere. Frankly, my free options aren't great these days. You should see the pitiful pier I've been staying at. If you help me get my spot back, I'll tell you what I saw. I'll see what I can do. Fine, I'll try. I'll be damned. Seems like things are finally looking up. Here's what you need to know. My friend Fred is the one to talk to. He's the harbor master here. He's hangs around the red herring right over there most of the time. Got it. Isn't every day a day off for you? It's the Berta. Oh. Oh. A sink full of bristly red hair. Looks like our guy shaved his entire beard off. Oh, there you go. Now we know that the beard is also red. An open first aid kit. Some untangled bandages lie on the top of other contents. A pocket laser cutting device. Its cuts leave a blue residue. Well, there you go. Does that mean I can send a sheet now? Apparently I can't send it. Hey, she's changing time zones on Saturday. Excuse me, sir. What does a place in this harbor cost? How much to rent the berth in this harbor? It's $50 a month, $50 for a year. Pay for Ed. I'm gonna pay for Ed. All right, I'll rent a spot for a year then. You? Well, I guess you'll be the type of customer management is looking for these days. I'm not renting the spot for myself. I'll send you the details about the new tenant. That works too, I guess. There you go. It's not an RPG. I don't need to keep my money, so I can pay for him. I bought your spot back. Look, if you're making fun of me, I'm not. I paid for a year in advance starting next month. I'll send you the contract. Ha! Today really seems to be my lucky day. Thank you, sir. How about in return you tell me all you know about that guy you saw earlier tonight? Right. Did you see what he looked like? Let me think. He was bald? Are you sure? No red hair. No hair at all. Head was polished like a bowling ball. Anything else? He ran off pretty quickly and my eyes aren't what they used to be. Alright, thank you. Okay, so this is the deal. This was my mistake, I guess. He's bald. So he has red hair, but he's bald. Therefore, his beard is red. His hair would also be red, but you know. Now that's the answer. I want to submit it. See? It's Zen. Yep. I have some red hair in my beard, but now it's like my beard is like 3 colors now. Bro, what are you doing? Here we go. Ice purple. Yeah, I thought about dyeing my hair actually. my beard, all the white hair in there. Go to your office. Oh, it's gonna be the first time I'm in my office. This game has actual music. Let's read the news. Ah, there's delay on my Pro controller. It's so annoying. A new study at the Institute of Planetary Equality has concluded both wealth and income gaps are blah 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 blah. The disparity between upper and lower layer citizens got especially striking. 18 underground made a brother. These two can enforce. That's not to tell. It's always easy to study. Also, increasing disparities in CO pay to worker, fortune to blah 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 blah. See, this is the kind of talk that kind of bores me. I hope it just remains in the news and doesn't go crazy with the morning, Conrad. Yeah, I just hope it doesn't become central to the game. That's just the thing. Hey Neil. Hi Saito. It's good to see you. This case really has me on edge. Yeah, me too. The chief wanted me to tell you that we invited 2 special guests. They're waiting for you in the conference room upstairs. Who? Why? The CEOs of Millix and Dyson Enterprises. They had dinner with Danny right before he was shot. Millix and Dyson are, as in, probably the biggest mining companies in the world. Honestly, you probably don't even need to say mining for that to be accurate. Holy. Wish someone had told me earlier. I'm not exactly prepared for this. Sorry, I just got word from the chief. That reminds me, and also wants to talk to you after we've questioned him. Alright, thanks for letting me know. I have no... Like... Yeah, I don't really know where this is going. I know who the bad guys are gonna be, because that's obvious. But I don't know where the story is actually going. All right. Good morning, gentlemen. I am Agent Neil Conrad. Good morning, Mr. Conrad Abbott Dyson Enterprises. Morning, Dan, Kim, Millix. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's get right to the point then. I have a busy day ahead of me. Yes, of course. The 2 of you had dinner with Mr. Banny last night, correct? Yes. And you're aware of what happened after he left? We were just told. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. Our upcoming negotiations with Banny were of utmost importance to our relationship with Drovia. Not that you had any real interest in negotiating. What are you implying? I'm not implying anything. I'm saying very clearly that you only stand to gain from this tragedy. With Banny dead, any real hope for Drovian independence goes out the window, which means we maintain the status quo where you already have all you want. That's preposterous. Was I or was I not at the negotiating table? If everything had been hunky-dory, I would have stayed on Millen. That doesn't change the fact that the only ones who will suffer from this will once again be the Drovian people. Ah, come on, as if you give a damn about the Drovian people. The only aspect of Drovian independence you care about is your prospects of selling Telanium to whoever you want. Okay, you're competitors. This is a difficult situation. I get it. I'm mostly interested in last night. Let me think. What was the dinner about? Did Danny have any enemies? Well, we know he had enemies. I'm still going to ask. Did Mr. Banny have any enemies? Anyone who stands to gain from maintaining the status quo, I suppose. Oh yeah, or maybe anyone who's happy that all of Drovia will be riled up over this. There was no real chance they would have gotten their independence from these negotiations anyway. But maybe now they'll revolt and just take it. Ever thought about that? I don't think much about conspiracy theories, no. Nobody can create. Maybe someone disgruntled or someone who overtly threatened him. No. But to be fair, veiled threats are much more common in politics anyway. Any veiled threats then? Not that I'm aware of. Me neither. I see. Let me think. I have to ask anything anyway, so there's not really any choices here, since in any case I have to ask all 3 questions. Did Mr. Banny seem strange last night, maybe on edge or paranoid? No, but I've never met him before, so I wouldn't know what he's normally like. What about you, Mr. Dyson? I knew him quite well. We traveled here from Drovia on the same ship. He behaved normally last night, I would say. I see. If you don't mind me asking, why were you at dinner with him in the first place? The mining business is an important pillar of the system-wide economy. We talk to politicians sometimes. So it was a lobbying thing? Or was it just the 3 of you? Just the three of us and our staff. I wouldn't say lobbying necessarily, really more of a social event. Of course you sometimes talk business at those. I imagine you do, so were there important business things to talk about? We mostly saved those for the trade summit, which I suppose will be cut short now without its protagonist. I see. Alright, thank you for your time. Could you give me your cell phone contacts? I might need to get back to you in case I have more questions. Why not? Of course, there you go. Sounds like lobbying to me. Okay, talk to the chief. What a terrible situation. Are we done? My driver's waiting. I think we're still like on the first night. I can't go talk to my daughter like it's the same day. There, I'm just gonna go down. It's like whatever. You should go talk to the chief. Yeah, where is the chief? There he is. He's the guy who was seeing that girl that got killed. Agent Conrad, good morning. Good morning, Chief. Saito told me you want to talk to me. I do. Let's not beat around the bush. Agent Long already filled me over in the phone. He told me that you didn't want to reveal the escort agent's client. Yeah, about that. I'm not completely certain that my suspicion is correct, but I gotta make me say it. So it's you. It's me. Why didn't you tell Agent Long you jumped the chain of command? I guess I did. Thank you for telling me first, Conrad. So what makes you think a hostile agent was involved? It seems like the woman who paid you a visit wasn't the real escort. She had a procedure done to look very similar to her. She also seems to be in contact with Banny's murderer. We have a recording of the conversation. It seems probable she tried to take advantage of your connection to the escort agency. I see. Any idea what her objective might be? Did you notice anything suspicious when you met her? Nothing comes to mind. She didn't seem particularly interested in my professional life. Did anything go missing since she visited you? It sounds like you already have a suspicion. Deal out with it. The fake escort talked about some data she stole, I think from you. Is that what the sniper's going to hand over at George Plaza? Exactly. I don't have any relevant data at home, except on my cell, of course. Maybe she got a chance to access your cell without you noticing? Maybe. I'll have to talk about that to my with my own superiors first. One more thing, Conrad. You didn't talk to a girl named Sheila Nowak, did you? I did. She wanted to know if you were right. If you were all right, might want to give her a call. Is she okay? She's fine. She looks like she finally has all the money she needs to go to university. That's good to hear. We have to focus on the sniper now. The handover is taking place in less than 3 hours. Let's get down to the mission briefing. They're waiting for us. How is it talking to those two CEOs? They don't seem like they like each other very much. What did you expect? Top mining guy from Drovia and top mining guy from Guerra. They're probably mortal enemies. I expected them to be less open about it. You'd think that rich and influential folks would be more reserved. But the truth is, many of them are the most brazen, least classy individuals in the system. Is that a fact? Now that we're complete, let's recap what we found out so far. Our suspect goes by Diaz. His real name seems to be Boyd. He's still at large. He shot Banny around 1:39 this morning from the top floor of the Sakura Hotel. We do not know how Boyd escaped from the hotel, but his ID turned up a while later near Matuna Harbor. It turned out that he got there by boat. We were able to locate and search the vessel. He then paid a woman called Zora a visit. She seems to be involved in another scheme that might be linked to her case. Earlier this week, she attacked and tied up an escort girl named Leela Clark to temporarily assume her identity. She went to see an important client in her stead and stole some data from him. The sniper convinced her to give him the stick containing that data. He will pass it on to an unknown third party at Jore's Plaza at 8:30. Our plan is to intervene and catch the sniper and his associates red-handed. We are going to place plainclothes agents in the cafes and snipers on the rooftops. The operation will be overseen by Agent Kumar, head of the response team. Conrad and I will be watching from the sidelines, ready to go in if needed. Jore's Plaza is popular with lots of breakfast joints. It will be swarming with people. We have to be very careful not to endanger any civilians. Questions: how will we identify the sniper? Conrad has been collecting data on what he looks like. We have to rely on that. Do we have any details on the woman the sniper visited? Not really. She was surprised to see her perp. It seems like the meeting wasn't part of the original plan. We're not sure if he lied to her to get the stick. If so, it's possible that he's not planning on taking it to the handover at all. Alright then, Conrad, go ahead and submit that sheet on what the sniper looks like. Take your time to go over all the logs and evidence again. We only have one chance to get this right. Yeah, what happens if you get it wrong? Do I, is this the first ending? No, I know he's bald. He has a Viola case. And his beard is red. Well, his beard is also shaved, no? Like that now that's a that now I'm worried because we know he shaved his beard. Does that mean like his beard is shaved now? Or is it, but usually he has red beard. So yeah, it's oops, it's the kind of question that's see, that's bad for me. That's well, that's bad. I mean, it's annoying because you don't know what the game wants you to say, basically. I forgot to check those, but it's like whatever. We already did that. That's annoying. Now, I don't know if the game wants me to say that he's shaved or that his beard is red, because I know his beard is red. But is it better to say that, yeah, this is annoying? Oh, maybe he shaved. No, he has a beard, I guess. But he shaved his head, right? He shaved his head and he kept his beard. Let's go for this, whatever. I got the sheet. Forwarding to Agent Kumar. Let's get ready. Let's just go. Whatever. Imagine it's not the right one and then we fail. We catch the wrong guy and we have to restart the entire game. I guess this is what it is, but if you fail, I'm not restarting this entire game. That's dumb. There should be a restart. T-minus 90 seconds. Damn, it's more crowded out here than I expected. I don't think our snipers would get a clear shot. Let's hope we don't need them. Did I ever tell you the story of how I joined the CDI? Yeah, you saved Mayor Glover's life when you were still a policeman. I wasn't on duty that day, but then I saw that guy pull out a gun. I didn't hesitate. That's what landed me a job at the CDI. I was so nervous when the chief invited me for an interview. Nothing had gotten me that nervous again in the 15 years since, until today. If we don't book this guy today, someone will have to take the fall for Banny's murder. And we're first in line. We'll find out soon enough. I've always wanted to join the CDI. It seemed like that ship had sailed already. Yet here I am because I've always been on the side of justice. And that's why we're going to get through this as well. Good things come to good people, huh? It's what they say. Don't they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions? That's bogus. Okay, so that one's bogus. It's baffling to me that after 15 years on this job, you still believe in some sort of cosmic justice. You said yourself that history had a way of working itself out. History as a whole, maybe, but sometimes the good guys lose. Oh no, did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? I'm scared. Seems to be a date. I'm scared. Did I make a mistake? I can hear suspect ADR. It sounds harmless so far. Oh no. No exact matches of target description yet. Damn it, we failed. I think we failed. We're gonna arrest the wrong person. Better move in and make the arrest. Nah, there's no way. There's no way. Caught the suspect and his accomplice. Be discreet. Did I fail? I think they noticed you. Yeah, I feel like it's the wrong. It's either my mistake was either the shave. I don't know. Someone else got up at the cafe south of the fountain. There you go. There you go. They're making a run for it. Maybe we had the wrong target. They said he had red beard. I don't think this is our guy. We got him. What the hell happened? Did we have the wrong guy? We started arresting the man you described at the fountain. But then someone in this cafe got spooked and started to make a run for it. I happened to be standing nearby and went after him. When I got closer, his accomplice pulled a gun on me. Things got messy. We got them both, but Agent Reed also caught a bullet. Medics, move your asses here. We got 3 wounded, 1 agent, and 2 suspects. Units surrounding the area, keep an eye on the crowds. Lock down the area, make sure not to cause more. So we got him anyway. I have to tell you that this didn't go over well. Oh no, I failed the suspect. I don't understand. Is that it? Is that the end? Because I failed? How did I fail? The guy was bald. He had a viola.
Once the adrenaline had worn off, the uncomfortable train seat and glaring sunlight were the only things stopping me from falling asleep. My implants had been injecting me with a substance keeping me alert and focused all night, and now I came crashing down hard. I seemed to remember glances from the people around me. I wondered if there was blood on my clothes, but I couldn't be bothered to check. Agent Reed had been transported off in an ambulance. He had lost a lot of blood and was going in and out of consciousness. The projectile had pierced his vest somehow. I couldn't help but feel like this wouldn't have happened if I had submitted an accurate description of the sniper. At least we caught him and his associate. Whether dead or alive remained to be seen. I wondered if this was the beginning of the end of the case, or just its beginning. I finally got up at my stop and left the train, only to suddenly wake up in my seat again and realize it had been a dream. I decided to stand next to the door for the rest of the ride.
What? That's the ending? It had been a dream? I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Does this continue or is this the ending? Because I failed at the description, which is dumb. I don't even know why I failed. I don't know if the... It's probably because it was shaved. It was shaved. It's so stupid.
A cool breeze cut into the train cart and through the haze of fatigue when the doors opened. I considered visiting Kat, suddenly feeling an urge to inhale the woody, slightly dusty air in our old apartment. Kat had filled it with what she affectionately called real things. She loved leather, cloth, paper, and plants, and hated the clean metallic surfaces at my apartment. Sometimes I did too.
Okay, so the game continues. So I failed. One agent is dead because of me. But the game is not over. I can still go. I can still continue. Even though I failed. Damn, how much is it going to change the ending, though? Alright, so we can stop here for today anyway. But yeah, we can continue next time, I guess. But now I'm sad that I failed this. You gotta restart. At least it can continue. Now we're gonna get a bad ending. Every bad ending is a dream? No, but like this is not like this is new. Like this is not the beginning again. It's just a new day. The game continues. So we're not gonna restart and redo all of that. We're just gonna continue, I guess. Yeah, we have blood on our hands because we failed. Ah, well.